Hello everybody, welcome back to Paradise Killer. I feel like the last couple of recording episodes were not my best. So we're just gonna take this a little more seriously and focus a bit more. We still need to talk to Sam. I don't remember what I said I was gonna do next time, by the way. But we still need to talk to Sam. We need to go yell at Yuri a little bit. I don't know if there's do you think there's any reason to go talk to Judge? Also, we found that thing, but I can't think of what it was or who it would lead me to. I'll have to see if I can review that. Let's go. We can go talk to Judge, sure. I just don't know if there's a reason to, since he's, you know, he's not gonna have any new information, but we can ask him about more stuff in theory, right? Just real quick, is it, like, where would I even look to see what that thing was? I don't remember it at all. Would it be in here? We also haven't figured out what we've unlocked. This is in any sort of order to make it less annoying to look through. Besides, I don't think it's a relic. Blood vial. Okay. We've got the severed arm. Vampire report. Blood sample. Doesn't fucking... Where is this thing I picked up? Unsorted evidence. A container used to keep blood cool. The demon bunker. Oh yeah, we needed to talk to Witness. We really need to talk to Witness, and we need to talk to Carmelina again. We need to talk to everybody except for Lydia, basically, and Crimson.
The investigator. Are you our savior as well?
Yeah. Come on. Not ready to begin. Thinking I'm gonna hit the wrong button. Okay. All right. Never return to Judge. Now we know. All right. I guess we'll just go whoever's nearby, right? Yuri's pretty close. Doctor, we don't have a huge reason to talk to him. I mean, we do, but I feel like we could collect a bit more before discussing with him. Witness is pretty close, actually. I guess we'll go talk to Witness because we haven't done that yet. They're very clearly pretty important to this. I don't know what I'm to do with these crests, by the way. The only time we used them so far was in that one building, but I only needed one for that building. I don't think it was the ones I have. The Shinji. We need to find a comm tower too, but I don't have any fucking clue like where that would possibly be. So hopefully somewhere I haven't been before. Alright, so he's in this building over here. See, Witness. What do you guys think? Is he gonna be a dick? Is he gonna be cool? Is he just gonna be crazy? I hope he's just crazy. Have we had anyone that's just crazy and not like just off the rocker, but not in like a mean way? He could just be like ranting and raving, you know? This K-Hacks? Because he of Crimson? I don't know what that's all about. Where's this? How do I get up there? Damn you, Witness! I'm gonna frame you just for this. For doing this to me. What the hell? I'm having to look around because I don't think I've had this perspective on this place. I guess I'll go back down? I really don't know. Maybe? Hell. Get up there. Oh, there's an elevator. Of course there is. Of course there's an elevator. Crazy. What's up, Witness?
Relic obtained.
Don't care.
Relic obtained.
Don't care. Right.
Ghost crystal obtained.
Nice. Efficiency.
Investigation.
Crying Grudge. A statue of the prophet Crying Grudge. Ah, that's who that idiot is. The god endlessly weeps at the visions of the future he cannot unsee. Witness collects and breeds rare plants. Sometimes he gives them as gifts and then hounds you to take proper care of the most fragile plants on the planet. Witness's phone. I can take this to a comms tower and verify its location. Holy Catalyst. Relics from Persia from before the Great Betrayal. These are early depictions of gods and demons. Nothing suspicious here except for his phone. I found his phone. Let's go to the comms tower, but how the fuck? Where the fuck is a comms tower?
Witness to the end.
Under the gaze of the gods.
The so-called investigation freak returns to the island sequences.
Witness to the end.
Overseer of each dying paradise. Born in the Chaos Palace in northern Iran in AD 981 under the sign of Destroyed Eden. As a child, Witness was enslaved under the banner of Crying Grudge and put to work building the perpetually growing Chaos Palace in North Persia. During the Great Betrayal, Witness refused to budge in his devotion, fleeing to hide within the impossible labyrinth of the Chaos Palace. Ezekiel found Witness and urged him to follow him. They became close. Witness was still a young man, and Ezekiel older and wiser. Witness looked up to him as a father figure after being taken from his own father at a young age. Witness holds a great deal of responsibility, overseeing the end of an island. He ensures every failure is perfect. He collects and breeds rare plants in his penthouse. Good to see you again, Witness. Apologies for Starlight. I do remember you. How long has it been since you last did work for our holy masters? Time moves so strangely here. We are grains of sand that drift in the astral wake of the heavenly titans. Especially after last night. The island is ready to end. The time flow is broken. The gods are displeased. We are supposed to be their loyal servants. Our only purpose to resurrect them. Now we squabble and scheme. Our holy work brought to a screeching halt by murder. So many have strayed from the path. This must be a sign from the gods.
Sure.
The gods are capricious idiots. Another sinner fallen from the light and into heresy, just like the rest of the island.
I don't like this.
One moment. Pull up my capture here. Ooh. We're devoted to them, but don't think they're
Crime is
righteous.
repulsive.
I'm here to weave some truths, not do their work. You have forgotten our holy purpose as well. Too many have. What's with the holy proclamations? This isn't your usual style. Far too much has happened in your absence. Truths have become more mutable. Our masters are not being served. The syndicate has lost its way. I have not strayed from the path. Too many of us have forgotten what it means to serve our masters. I fear last night was one of our punishments. Or maybe it was a divine reminder? Our gods work in esoteric ways. Are you here to punish the wicked monster that committed this atrocity? The sinner that allowed demons onto the island. Will he burn in the fire of justice? You can be sure of it. Any that would hinder the ascension of our cosmic overlords must be purged. Now, how can I assist you with your holy work? Do you know of anything about the murder? Is it not? Yeah, okay. Henry, blah, blah, blah. You might have info about the possession. Henry is a curse on us all. His possession 10 years ago condemned the island. There is nothing else to know. The dead zone is our reminder of his crime. We don't care about this one. Speak to Yuri. He is her handler. Is there anything else you can tell me about Henry's movements last night?
Blasphemy!
They've been recorded by the Grand Marshal. Do you have anything about the doctor? Oh, he does not. Crimson. He didn't see Crimson. Carmelina. They were together. He confirmed it. He didn't see anything about Henry, and we know this. Do you have any info about the second Holy Seal? No, he does not. About Yuri. This guy is not giving me anything. Uh-oh. Doggo. Did you see the Grand Marshal last night? I spoke to her when she reported Henry's escape, but I didn't see her until the crisis meeting after the killer had been arrested. Akiko said she called you at the time
This
of the
island
murder.
is full of sinners.
She did, but something is troubling me about it. I am seeking guidance from those in the stars about how to proceed. If I say anything, it may be misconstrued. I'm a professional. You can tell me anything. Let me ponder on it. Whoops, covered my mouth. Too much there. He doesn't know anything about K-Hacks, of course. What's his alibi? I spent the night here in my apartment. By yourself? The architect came to visit me, a rare social call. She was with me at the time of the killings. We left when we were summoned to the crisis meeting. Why did she come to visit you? It was unusual. She wanted to spend the last minutes of this withering island with me, so she had an alibi. It has been quite an age since we spent time together socially. Was there anything odd about her
The
behavior?
gods are watching us.
We had a pleasant time. We shared some wine I'd been saving and prepared to say goodbye to paradise. And you two were in each other's company all evening. I stepped out onto my balcony to take a phone call from Grand Marshal Akiko. It was fleeting. No more than 5 minutes. What time was this call? Shortly before death visited the island. Akiko is reporting the escape of Henry. This matches what Akiko told me. Not long after, marshals were stationed outside the elevator to my apartment. Do you have any proof that you were both in your apartment? The nightmare computer at the entrance logs everyone that enters and exits this apartment. You can pull the records from that and check yourself. I believe Carmelina and Witness were here. I think Carmelina was doing it as a alibi. Why is yours the only apartment with a logging system? You can't be too careful. I take my privacy seriously. Paranoia.
Thank you.
Got it. Thank you. Do you believe
Under the
Henry?
gaze of the gods.
Yeah, he believes it's Henry. Witness, do you think anyone has a motive for killing the council? The island is full of sinners. Our holy mission has been left unattended for too long. Any number of the sinners here could have done it.
Displeased.
Perhaps it was an act of the gods. Heavenly anger leads to heavenly smiting. Tell me about these
Surely
sinners.
This is a joke.
The island crawls with them. They pay lip service to the gods, but don't follow our sacred mission.
Times are low.
The island sequences have degenerated. They used to be righteous, now I despair. What about the accused? Henry is a citizen, not a syndicate member. Citizens are sinners too. They do not pray hard enough. Because of course they don't. The syndicate do not compel them to pray hard enough. The citizens grow restless, insubordinate. Dissent spreads. This one let demons onto the island. Why stop there? That's a good story. Too good. Someone wants to pin this on a citizen and we're too ready to accept it. We cannot conceive the esoterics of gods. What? You're questioning the gods. Higher powers rarely provide the answers we need. This dude is boring the shit out of me. Why were you butting heads with Montserrat so much? What does that have to do with anything?
I need to investigate this.
I need to know why someone was clashing with a murder victim. Our leader was not following the holy mission. I like gods. Gods, gods, gods. Gods, 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 gods. Sounds like he was straying from the path. Yes, I'm glad you understand. If it falls out of the will of the gods, did that make you angry enough to kill?
Crime.
I know you must
cannot
ask these
hide.
questions. He's gonna say no.
What?
He made some
Why?
blah blah blah.
The gods
Monster
are
had other
displeased.
plans.
When love dies, all that remains are the facts.
Okay, actually, we might want to read this. Montserrat had other plans. Grand resurrections could wait until the island sequences were solved. What is the point of the perfect 25 if the gods remain in pain? Do you have motive for killing the council?
The investigator
I am a humble
is
servant,
the
striving to live on the righteous path. Murdering the council is not on that path. Am I taking your word for that? What reason have I? Who determines the past? The gods. Do the gods want you to kill the council? Don't be ridiculous. I'm sorry, I just, like, there's nothing there. We're gonna hang out with him because he does actually have information about Akiko, he said, so we're gonna butter him up a little bit. Sometimes you have to do that. I am not gonna read this, though. Do you think they are happy with what they see?
That's strange.
What's with this zealot thing you've got going on? Gods are radiant. Blah, blah, blah. I have a job to do.
Don't.
Please join me in prayer. See why I'm not reading this? Maybe another time, witness. Ah, my relationship still increased, but he didn't. Alright, that was boring. It's just when they start repeating themselves every time, like, they tend to have like this one personality trait, right? And they'll just repeat it over and over. Like Yuri is just a conceited dick. This guy likes the gods. The only people that have really any depth so far is Lydia, and maybe Crimson. Everyone else has been just one note, pretty much. Not cool. Dr. Doom one note for sure. Pico and Carmelina, yeah. Okay. Who else is nearby? I think we can do one more since I sort of sped through that. That's the other reason I'm kind of speeding through this, by the way, is like, if I read it line by line, that's all we're getting. We're just talking to one person and we're fucking done. So, now, we could potentially talk to someone else, or... Why does it keep showing me this? Because I assume this is a ghost, but maybe it's not. And if it is a ghost, why is it on my map, right? This one? Did I find... Because I know I'm supposed to be finding stuff for these ghosts. Oh, this is where Yuri is. Hi, Yuri. Where's this ghost at? Did I find what he was looking for, or why is he on my map? Have you found my stone? No. I don't care about your stupid stone. Yuri, slap him around a bit.
Yuri Knight.
Yeah, we know. Already talked to him. Did you see Witness to the end? I am aware the architect planned to visit him that night. You can check with her. Crimson, did you see Crimson? No.
The investigator is
We've already
here.
validated them, so we don't care. Enchanted Blue is secured by god hunters in the real world. She's in the pyramids hidden in the caverns in Sahara. Sahara. The syndicate exists to resurrect the gods. How can we sit idly by when a goddess is in the hands of the enemy? Retrieving her would be a suicide mission. You're familiar with deception by gods, right? Like you, the disgraced freak. I have not been deceived. That's a crime. Future counselors can't commit crimes, can we? How did you go through such a big transformation? Enchanted Blue blesses those she deceives with physical perfection. You're saying I'm perfect, freak. You like what you see. Let's flatter him a bit. Nice to see someone good looking after all this time. I bet it is. Exile must have been lonely. I'll admit that I have caught the attention of my goddess, but I'm strong enough to not be deceived. So even though you haven't been deceived, she blessed you. Obviously, I stood out from the crowd. You can understand why. So he admits it.
Yuri Knight.
Damn it, I didn't mean to do that. I was just trying to get through their stupid little thing. Alright, cool. We still need to find the comms tower. I guess that's how we'll spend the last little bit of time. So we'll search around for this comms tower. I think, if I had to guess, I'd say we're at the halfway point right here. That would be, oh, I didn't validate, oh shit, I didn't validate, I have to go back and validate the,
Nightmare computer.
Okay, what is this? I don't even know what we're supposed to be getting into right here. This looks really familiar. Go. Lower part of his face. Oh yeah, okay, we need to go by line by line. I remember this from last time. Okay. Is that right? This one is wrong. Smaller left horn. There we go. Then we have the bigger horn with the skull attached to it. Right? That might be right. A big right horn pointing downward. And then we've got the same exact thing here that we just did, right? That's weird and slash annoying that I have this, but sure. Where's the face? And then the same guy with the bigger horns. Come on. I don't want to do this. This is not how I want to be spending my time.
Nightmare computer unlocked.
Okay. These are the logs of who entered and exited the Syndicate HQ last night. There's only one route to the council building, and it involves going through the Syndicate HQ. If Henry did escape and kill the council, he'd have come through here. Let's see. Architect Carmelina left the HQ early through this gate to go visit Witness. So did Yuri, to work with Lydia, I guess. Doom Jazz didn't leave his clinic.
What the hell?
Henry hasn't been logged coming through this gate. This is the only way he'd get to the council building by himself. Is there another route he could have taken from his cell? Okay, so we need to inspect some routes, but I know we're still nearby Witness. He's in this direction as well. Okay. Place over here. Just real quick, and then we'll have a little look-see and see if. Oh, here we are.
Nightmare computer.
Oh, these things annoy me. I'm gonna be honest with you. This is annoying me. Horns now. Cosmos. Okay. Back to this. We've got a longhorn. Longhorn. Got the right side.
Nightmare computer unlocked.
These are the logs. Let's see. Witness enters 17-304. Carmelina arrives. The God Justice Marshal arrives. Witness and Carmelina exit. Witness returns. So that validates them. Alright. So the killer and Henry, potentially. Well, Henry for sure, and the killer maybe, got in through a different path. So where was I'm always like, we're gonna go back up here. So they said that they have to come through here. Where's the this is where the murders happened, up here? Fuck. Well, we know they came from the beach, right? Because we know they came from the beach because that's where they pried open the shit, right? So maybe we should be looking into that. We still got some time left. I don't want to talk to anyone else at this point, so I'm just gonna have a little poke around. So, oh, this is where the knife and stuff are. Where this murder happened. Okay, just getting my bearings here. So we know they didn't come from this direction. They came from the back, this way. But we could track. We didn't really like track it from this point, right? So I didn't think about like the paths being logged. So why would I care? So we know they came from here. Was it up or down? Didn't we find Lydia's knife down below? Question mark? I believe so. So in theory they came from here and scaled the building. We've got this thing over here, which we don't know what that is, but it doesn't look like there's a way to get over there. I believe Henry is this direction. Could it come from over here? I guess just climb the building. Can I zoom in? Is there a zoom in button? What is that? Oh, it's just like it's just the light. So he came through the beach, we think. Wasn't there something else about the beach that I was supposed to be looking into? There's a light there, and there's not a light elsewhere. That's the only thing I'm not sure about. We've already looked around down here, and there wasn't really anything besides, I believe, Lydia's knife, but it's been a while. That's why you need to stop taking long breaks from this. I'm going to try to bang this one out over the coming weeks. So hopefully I won't forget too much. Although, we just saw, I forgot what I found at that one place. So yeah, he comes here, he busts out of that little gate, and then he just comes along the beach, right? So in theory, if that theory is true, there should be something to, I mean, we found the knife, but there should be something that I would think there'd be more evidence that this is the path he came. So this leads back to, god damn it. Yeah, so this is where he busted out, came down here. He would have come this way. Having a look around to see if we can find anything, any evidence. But it doesn't look like there's going to be much. Nothing so far. And you know, once we've cleared this off, I have no reason to ever go back here because there's not even any people, so it's just a good thing to have a look around for, and we can just never come back to this area. It's nice to just mark sections off, make the game a little smaller. Seems like a good idea to me. She can't swim, so I don't know if I have to be parkouring this or if she can just walk around the shallow water. Okay, it looks like there's just nothing more to be found here. Okay. So the blood crystal. Doom Jazz's place isn't far from here either. He could have easily got over here, and the only thing is, like, I would think there'd be proof that they scaled the building, right? That's the only thing I'm uncertain about in this theory. Okay, should we go look at that one lit area up there just to be safe? I just want to rule these out, otherwise they're just gonna, you know, sit in the back of my mind, and when we eventually fail, it's gonna be like, I didn't check that one goddamn thing, motherfucker. Okay, we'll go check that real quick, then we'll probably call it a day. I can't think of anything that I need to do before I forget about it, so it's just more investigating. Why is this split off like this? We checked this, didn't we? Citizen services. Don't know what that's all about. So is time actually passing? Did it just get darker? Or is it always like this on this side of the island? We just want to go check this one lit up area. I'm gonna go climb out the back again and then climb around. I'll go ahead and save, so if I don't find anything I can just quit.
Game saved.
Man, the time change just happened. It's fucking dark here at 5. Fucking hate the time change. Daylight savings. It sucks. Okay. Hang on a sec. Thought I was being tricked there. Why would they have that there? Why? Okay, so I know it was on this side. I have little markings here. Direction. So is there anything else up here that indicates this was the direction that he came? That blood trail? Okay, maybe I was wrong and the knife wasn't found down there. If that's the case, there's gotta be something that tells me for sure. Forget you crouch sometimes in this game. Not seeing anything that tips me off. This is some real sleuthing here. Creeping along. Looking at the ground. Don't quite know where that lit up area was though. This isn't very promising. I would have thought we'd see a blood trail there if that's indeed the way he came, because there was a blood trail up to it and then it just stopped. Ah! That's blood, right? Maybe not. Why would there just be little dots here? Huh. I don't know if what because there was a blood trail earlier for sure, but then I just have these little dots that are just fucking random places. So I'm not sure if that's what I'm looking at or not. I don't like that because she doesn't. There's not an icon. Like I feel like I would be able to click on it. This is where it gets like very gamey, right? Where it's like, see, that's definitely not blood spots right there. Where it's like, I don't know what the game's telling me here. Okay, that's definitely not blood spots. That just seems to be, okay, it's not. That just seems to be textures. Also, there's not really a way up here, is there? But where's the fucking lit up area? Is it just this thing right here? Looks like it might be. Okay, so I think, I mean, we definitely know they went out the back. We just don't know where they went from the back. Even though it looked like it led this direction, that's not really enough to go off of. And also, is that even gonna really matter? I don't know. I feel like it would have done something to tell me that that was correct or wrong, or... Well, it wouldn't tell me if it was wrong. That would be weird. So I'm just double checking. This is the last thing I'm doing, okay? Just double checking that what I thought were blood spots. Don't think that's blood spots. Okay. All we really have is this right here. These scratches. Go off of, which is not enough to really say anything. Could have gone here and just done what I done, or they could have just fucking jumped off, because I don't know, does no one else in this game have fall damage too? I don't know how that works. Alright, we're just gonna go for it. Okay, so there are little alcoves up there.
Respawning.
Alright, we are done here. Thanks everybody for watching. I will see you next time.